Hey, fine people, thanks for checking out my video. Appreciates it. If you likes what you sees, please hit the like and subscribe button. Welcome, journey, entering. Let's go.
Have success habits, but let me also tell you,
Right.
I have failure habits. I don't do all this well. I mean, Will, I have been nervous about things, including chatting with you. I've been nervous for 3 months about things, opportunities that have come toward us. And every day I have to say to myself, like, okay, you may fail at this. This may go terribly, but we're going to say yes and walk into it before I feel like walking into it. Like, you don't ever feel brave before you do the thing. You feel brave after you're done. You feel scared while you're doing it. You feel scared those first few steps. And then you get on the stage or you get in front of the people or you publish the book. And all of a sudden you're like, hey, I'm braver than I thought I was. And then all of a sudden the next thing comes and you're like, great, I'm scared again. Great, super. But we do it.
I mean, it's so true, right? I mean, that's one of the things. Like fear, fear's like that. To me, it's that number one action killer, and it's like as you get old, when you're a kid, you're fearless. I mean,
Yes.
I actually jumped off, and I put this in my book. I jumped off a schoolhouse roof when I was about 3 or 4 years old. Literally, my teacher said she looked just what she told my mom. She looked over at me. I had my arms up in the air like I was Superman. And I just looked up to the sky and I just jumped with full confidence, like knowing that I was going to fly. And I dropped like a stone and broke my leg. And my mom had to get me and take me to the room. And my mom to this day, she loves telling that story because she's like, he just, and that's what happens to all of us, right? We all have that unbridled, like no fear, like let's go. And then it starts to creep in more and more. And before we know it, it's the driving factor that's making our decisions in life. And so, like you just said, if you can get to a point where you just like get in that habit of just taking action before you have time to think about it, like just do it. Like, because you're going to fail. It's not going to be comfortable at first, but that's how you become an expert at things. That's how you get better. That's how you grow and advance in life. And that's what's going to actually make you happy versus letting your fear stop you dead in your tracks.
Yes.
Get moving, build momentum, join the movement. Go to moremomentum.com to take a free life evaluator quiz on where you currently stand in each of your 5 cores.